Hello, book club. Megas here, back in the library. Circe, chapter 21. Oh, this one hit me right in the feels so hard. Oh, I almost get emotional just thinking back about it. That's what Madeline Miller does to me, guys. As Circe was talking about how the island is ever changing, right? Even the cliffs are weathered away. She's standing by a huge oak tree that she remembered was just a tiny sapling. How her lions and wolves had died, and she's starting to think about her own immortality. She starts thinking of her son. She goes, even if he survives, shipwreck and sickness and whatever else, the best she can hope for. And then she describes it where it just rips your heart out of him growing old and gray and sunken and then oh my God, it just hit me so hard. It was awful. Madeline Miller, why do you do this to us? But it's more of her amazing foreshadowing that I'm seeing in this read through more than I saw before. And it's what brings out, such emotion. You're thinking, why is this hitting me so hard? Because she planned it about 3-4 chapters before. She planted these seeds and emotions, and then the payout comes and she gets us good. And you're going to see this payoff in the end big time too. Her son, Telegonus, there's Telegonus and Telecamus, right? Their names are so similar. It's driving me mad. Circe said she named them so close because, they thought they would never come together. They're off on their island. She's on her island. It was, just respect for Odysseus's, being Odysseus's son. But now they're together and the names are driving me mad. She sees, or her wolf, which is Telegonus's wolf, senses his master's back. They run down to the beach. She's going, oh no, he's home too early. All right, I'm back. I had to go to the bathroom. I'm getting old. My God, I can't even go through a video. What were we talking about? The wolf stirred. He knows his master's coming. Circe's all, oh no, this isn't good. He's back too soon. Yeah, it did not go well at all. Telegonus is devastated. Well, you know the story, but maybe for someone that's just following his videos that didn't read it, he had it all built up in his head, how it was going to be when he saw his father, right? This man that it was a hero. He'd heard all these stories and legends and lore, and gets there and he's a son of a bitch. Circe held back a lot of this, like she gave him the good parts of the stories and kept back the bad parts, which I understand. But it didn't serve him well. And his dad was just a raving madman trying to beat the hell out of him. Ends up getting stabbed. Well, actually just even scratched by that staff with the ancient god's tail on it and kills him like that. Telecamus, oh my God, these names. Telecamus saw the whole thing happen, knew it wasn't Circe's son's fault. Let's go back to that. And so he didn't avenge his father, which is unheard of at this time, right? If someone kills your father, you kill them. Telecamus couldn't do it because he had already seen enough of just going along with society's norm. Oh my God, did they paint a picture of the people he killed to try to make his dad proud of him? That scene with the innocent servant girls and their feet wouldn't stop kicking. He said, I wish I would have killed him by the sword so it wasn't so drawn out. And he said he would never get that out of his mind. And oh my God, as Madeline Miller is painting these stories, I'm feeling everything, right? So he didn't kill his dad's, killer. And so the people basically wouldn't let him be king, didn't want him on their island, which is funny because so now Telegonus is explaining to Cersei everything that happened, and he's just riddled with guilt. You're feeling it, right? You're feeling the disappointment of his big grand adventure, of meeting his dad, and then of killing his dad. The guilt was so heavy on him, right? And just he was devastated. Guys, I could just picture it's one of those when you get sometimes in those black holes and you think, I'm never coming out of this one, right? You do. You live longer, you figure out. But he's in that place right now, and I could just really feel for him. I think a lot of why I feel so much in this book is my age. I think someone younger maybe wouldn't, that haven't had as much life experiences, might not feel, they'll still enjoy and love this story. But the older you get and you have empathy and you're putting yourself in all these stories and you're adding your life experience and emotion and understanding with the story, it just makes it all that much more rich. And so he tells the story, he's heartbroken, and then he throws this on Cersei. This kind of brought a smile to my face. He's all, oh, by the way, I brought Penelope and Telemachus. And she's all, what? Right? Are you insane? She's still thinking like, he's going to try to kill you, right? And then you brought the wife of my lover, this is not good. And Cersei, she starts reverting back. I could see her, remember with the sailors, she would turn into swine. And she put on a smile, welcome fellas, and she's doing that with Penelope and Telegonus. He's all the good host, welcome to my humble abode. And she's thinking, I'm going to fuck you up, if you met. And so anyway, she's still thinking it's a plot. She walks out and there's Telegonus sitting out. And she's thinking, all right, here we go. It's go time. And she just calls him out. So you're here to kill my son? And then he tells the whole story, right? And you felt, this Telegonus, Odysseus' son, I should just stick with that. We just met him in this chapter. We know him so well. Is that amazing to you? In one chapter, we know him so well. I feel like I know him more than some people I've known for years, right? We just really got into his history and his inner workings and what he went through. And Odysseus just being disappointed in him, right? Getting him to do things that went against what his conscience and what he thought was right. And that he was Odysseus was not a good father to him. Wasn't a good person at all, and Cersei is warming up to him. And if some of you read ahead, you know where this is going. Then, let's see, Penelope comes, and she says she doesn't have a black dress. She wants to mourn Odysseus. I felt like that's a bad idea just because it's going to make Cersei's son feel bad. I feel like let's just forget about it and move on, but she wants to do the custom. She feels it's right. So Cersei says, well, hey, I got this really nice loom here I think you'll like. And there's a little bit of a joke about a woman sharing her loom is like sharing her man. I thought that was funny, very appropriate. And she takes her to the loom, And so something kind of beautiful, blossoming and blooming here. But wow, what a chapter. Did it hit you guys so hard? And that part where Cersei was just describing the island and her son and stuff. Oh my gosh, that just ripped me so bad. Oh my goodness. What a book. What a chapter. Catherine, our wonderful friend, said she's so sad because we only have 7 chapters left. I get it. But the good news is we can always read this and again and again. And isn't it funny how we fall in love with these characters? They just live with us. And Cersei's definitely one that it will live with us forever. But I think about all those books, beautiful books we've read, Perks of Being a Wallflower. Charlie is still right here in my heart. I love that book and that movie so much. And I love that we got to all share that together. To Kill a Mockingbird. Oh my God, those little ornery kids they live right here. Little Paris Bookshop makes me still want to go to France and cruise down the river, go to bookshops. I want to go to Shakespeare and Co. and get a picture of me standing out in front of it. I want to get me a Shakespeare and Co. book bag, someday. Just beautiful stories. And something I saw that was beautiful. I want to share this with you. If you're still here, you're the ones that would even care about this. But my book, Asha, that I love so much, I've made songs about it, I went on there and I was looking and it was showing me that people that bought my book, Asha, have also bought CIRCE, Pictures of Dorian Gray, Shadow of the Wind, Ready Player One, just all my favorite books. And it touched my heart that, sometimes because I don't get a lot of feedback, I'm wondering, does anyone even care? Why? I do think about this. I think, am I wasting my life making YouTube videos? Should I just be out doing something else? I live in a beautiful place. Should I be out just playing and not? But then when I see things like that, I go, people, even though they might not tell me, it shows they're hearing me, right? They're picking up these books. And so that's good. But that's why I'm so grateful for those of you that do interact with me. Because there's many times when I'm thinking, like, is anyone else out there on the other side of this camera? And when I see things like that or hear from you, it really does mean the world. So thank you. And I love, love, love you.